So the last time I looked through this window was during the STS-83 mission aboard Space Shuttle Columbia. One of my most amazing experiences of my 4 shuttle flights occurred on my 3rd mission, STS-83. And on this flight, we happened to be in space right when Comet Hale-Bopp was visible, easily visible here on Earth. It was the closest approach and near peak brightness. Hale-Bopp was first discovered by 2 astronomers in New Mexico and Arizona in 1995. And then 2 years later, in April of 1997, we launched on STS-83 aboard Space Shuttle Columbia, and we had a spectacular view of Comet Hale-Bopp from space. And during the mission, Mission Control had us orient the space shuttle, so we were pointing our big windows, like you see here, right at the comet, and we could mount a camera right there and take a picture. And since we were pointing directly at the comet, we didn't have any of the blurring that you normally get taking a long exposure in space when you're looking at stars, because the space shuttle is traveling around the Earth, you know, it's at 5 miles a second. So we set up the camera to take the picture. I had set it all up. I had a dark shade around it to protect from any glares. And just about a minute or so before we were going to see the comet, I just peeked in there one time and I saw that the window was all fogged over. I said, what? You know, and I quickly went in there, cleaned it, dried it off, closed up the dark shade again. And then once, you know, the comet was visible, the sun set, then we started taking pictures of it. And we could watch it for about a minute or two, and the comet would get lower and lower and lower. And finally, I remember it dipped behind the limb of the Earth, and it totally disappeared. And I was floating at the window, and I said, wow, you know, I've just seen a comet set. I'd seen moonsets, I'd seen sunsets, but here, with my own eyes, I'm looking at a comet set from space. That was really incredible. And one of the other amazing facts is 90 minutes later, I could see it again. And then again, every orbit of the Earth, we could watch Comet Hale-Bopp set behind the limb of the Earth. It was really an amazing experience. Not every astronaut gets to see a comet set.